The following program is in no way representative of the high-quality programming usually seen on this television network. The views expressed and fishing techniques demonstrated are not endorsed by this station. The following is not a news broadcast.
Oh.
Do it again.
Hi, shut up. Hi, welcome to Fishmasters. We seem to have run into a bit of a snag. This bench here is one of our favorite places to fish this lake, but as you can see, the water level's gone down quite a bit. So we're not having much luck casting all the way down there. And, well, I guess we could...
Let's go down there by the water.
We could walk down there, except neither one of these poles is even in working order. So basically, we're just sitting out here on a bench, trying to fish.
Let's pretend it's a boat.
With poles that aren't operating.
I'll start the motor.
And the water way down there.
Okay, now we can fish. We're on a boat in the lake.
Seemed like it used to be so much easier than this. Seems like the only problems we had were like you falling off the pier or falling down a hill or falling off something, but other than you falling, everything else was pretty smooth sailing, it seemed like.
When?
You don't remember that time you fell off the pier?
Uh-uh.
We were on the pier and you fell off. Maybe we should just stay off the pier. Right in the water. You remember that?
Off the pier?
Yeah.
The one that went out in the ocean?
Yeah.
I was all wet?
Yeah. You remember that?
Uh-uh.
We were on the pier, and then you fell off.
Uh-uh.
You really might not want to be sitting up there, because if a big old fish takes your line...
Yeah, but I can see better from up here.
Yeah, you can see better. You can see the fishes. Looks like there's some anchovies down there. I'm getting a little bit of nibble. Looks like you might have a bite. Looks like you might have a bite. Let him run with it. Let him run with it. Then you were in the water, wet, fell off the pier.
I was wet?
Is that ringing a bell?
My pants were wet?
No, all of you was wet because you fell off the pier.
Uh-uh.
You were walking down the pier. Of course, if we don't catch us any fish, we can probably get us a pelican. You know, that'd look real nice, like mounted and stuffed and like setting up on your TV, a pelican. And then you put things in the beak, like, you know, little valuables or loose change, that kind of thing.
Plus, it's good to eat barbecue.
Oh, yeah, you could eat the thing, too. And then you were wet because you fell off the pier. Do you remember that?
Uh-uh.
I got a feeling this is going to be a long show.
Let's fish! Let's fish! Let's fish! Fishmasters! Fishmasters! Fishmasters!
I got one. Bring him in. Hey! 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 Where y'all fishing at? Hey!
Welcome back to Fishmasters. We're not having much luck today. Our poles are broken, and even if they were working, the water's way down there. So we were kind of just thought it'd be nice to reminisce, and I was trying to tell him about the time he fell off the pier, but he's having a little bit of trouble remembering that. We were on the pier, and he fell off. Ring a bell?
Uh-oh.
That's a good idea to come out to the pier fishing, because you know there's no bears to bother you. And plus, there's a lot of women in bikini, just in case we don't catch any fish, which could never happen. We'd be able to observe them and then just have a good time watching the girls while we're fishing. Plus, we could impress them when we pull in something, because we'd be getting us some big old fish out there, and the women like that. Girls, that turns girls on. Of course, if we don't catch us any fish, we can probably get us a pelican. You know, that'd look real nice, like mounted and stuffed and like setting up on your TV, a pelican. Then you put things in the beak, like, you know, little valuables or loose change, that kind of thing.
Plus, it's good to eat, barbecue.
Oh yeah, you could eat the thing too. I don't want to go too far, because it makes me dizzy looking through them spaces.
What is that, about 200-foot drop?
Probably, something like that. Y'all have any luck?
No, not today.
No fish out there today?
The water's too cold to catch anything, I bet you.
Let's just go a little bit further. Might find something.
Well, I know there's no bears, but I'm a bit wary of sharks.
Oh, there's no sharks in these waters. I don't believe so. Let's go a little further down. Why are you taking your shoes off?
I'm gonna dip my feet in the water to cool off a little bit.
I think you got a depth perception problem. You really might not want to be sitting up there, because if a big old fish takes your line,
Yeah, but I can see better from up here.
yeah, you can see better. You can see the fishes. Looks like there's some anchovies down there. I'm getting a little bit of nibble. Looks like you might have a bite. Looks like you might have a bite. Let him run with it. Let him run with it. Maybe we should just stay off the pier. Let's just go find somewhere else to fish. You don't remember we were sitting in a tree fishing because we were afraid of a bear?
Ah!
I guess maybe we'll do the rest of the fishing from up here. I'm kind of worried about that bear.
We were sitting in a tree fishing because we were afraid of a bear.
I'm afraid of bears. You're right, I remember that. I don't remember sitting in no tree.
You don't suppose there's raccoons up on this tree sometimes, do you? I got it off of there.
This,
Whoa! I almost lost my balance.
well, don't get the raccoon on me. This, ow, ow. This is ridiculous. I hate this. I don't want. Let's just go somewhere where. Let's just go somewhere where we don't have to worry about bears. Let's just go to the beach, or let's go into the city.
Can you catch fish at the beach?
Well, there's an ocean there. You can go out on a pier. You could go wave fishing. Of course, you can catch fish at a beach. Let's
This
just
ain't
go.
no fun.
Let's just go either to a beach or to the city, or somewhere where you don't have to worry about bears, and take it from there. Because I'm tired of sitting in a tree trying to catch a fish.
You got anything?
No, I ain't caught nothing. I'm sick of this. Let's go. Let's go somewhere else.
All right, you gonna help me down?
Oh, hang on, I hooked your jacket.
That stung.
Look, watch out for bears.
We get it's a little cramped.
Oh. Ouch. Ouch.
Hey, look at
Ouch.
this. Look at this. It looks like I'm riding a horse. Ouch. Look at this. Oh! Uh-oh. That's caught on my rump.
That's a good idea to come out to the pier fishing because you know there's no bears to bother you. And plus, there's a lot of women in bikini just in case we don't catch any fish, which could never happen. We'd be able to observe them and then just have a good time watching the girls while we're fishing. Plus, we could impress them when we pull in something because we'd be getting us some big old fish out there. And the women like that. Girls, that turns girls on. When a man pulls in a big fish, there's nothing they enjoy more. That does something to it. It does something to their. It makes them excited. Is what it does when they see a man yanking on his rod, pulling in a big fish. They love that. Of course, if we don't catch us any fish, we can probably get us a pelican. You know, that'd look real nice, like mounted and stuffed and like setting up on your TV. A pelican. Then you put things in the beak, like little valuables or loose change, that kind of thing.
Plus, it's good to eat barbecue.
Oh yeah, you could eat the thing too. Why are you taking your shoes off?
I'm gonna dip my feet in the water, cool off a little bit.
I think you got a depth perception problem. You really might not want to be sitting up there, because if a big old fish takes your line,
Yeah, but I can see better from up here.
yeah, you can see better. You see the fishes. Looks like there's some anchovies down there. I'm getting a little bit of nibble. Looks like you might have a bite. Looks like you might have a bite. Let him run with it. Let him run with it. Maybe we should just stay off the pier. Let's just go find somewhere else to fish.
I don't remember that.
Have you ever seen Family Ties? Sometimes Family Ties, somebody will walk into a room and say, hey, remember that time we did that? And then it goes to a whole little vision of something from the past, from a previous great show. And then it turns out that's just like the best show ever, because it's like keeps going back.
Family Ties?
To something that happened a long time ago and isn't happening now, but they're talking about it. It's like a flashback thing. People love those shows. And I thought that's an easy thing to do. We can come out here, our poles don't work anyway. We can do our f***ing little thing.
Fishmasters! Fishmasters!
Hi, welcome back to Fishmasters. This is the show where we're not close enough to the water to fish, and even if we could fish, our poles aren't in good working order. But I think I've come up with an idea. Through the magic of television, maybe we can stop right now, and then later, when we fix our poles, when we're on a boat in the water, we can like cut to that scene. We're not gonna say another word until we catch a fish.
Did you get one?
Don't say a word until we actually pull a fish on into the boat. Ah, I can't do it!
We have to say something. What if we don't catch no fish?
Every week we sit out here and you don't say anything. You let me do all the talking. And the one time when I say that we're not gonna say anything, you can't do it. We're not gonna say a word until we catch a fish.
We can't just stand here without talking. We have to say something. How can we set a whole show without saying nothing? That's too hard to grasp. We have to say something. Say something. I can't do all the talking myself. It's just, we can't be quiet.
I just thought we'd be quiet till we got a fish, is all. Is the thing.
So don't say nothing? What if we don't catch a fish right away? What if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? We have to shut up for a whole show? It's too much to handle. I can't do it.
America loves the Fishmaster.
We're cracking for Fishmasters. We love Fishmasters. Fishmasters.
You gotta wait for a fish to bite, and it's like most of the time you go out there, you gotta go to the right place, and you're better off with going with Fishmasters.
Fishmasters.
Fishmasters! Fishmasters all the way!
Watch Fishmasters till you're dead! Watch Fishmasters! I hate that show.
Hi, now it's time to answer some of the letters we've been getting. This first one says, Dear Fishmasters, what do you know about liposuction? Signed, Flabby Pockets. Well, once again, we're Fishmasters, not registered doctors, but I do know that liposuction has something to do with fat sucking. And I know more about it than Lulu, because if she knew about liposuction, she'd have a fire truck pull up to the house and hook up the fire hose and pull all the lard out of her. Of course, it takes 24 hours a day to keep up with the food intake. That thing would just be sucking lard. Lulu, if you're watching this program, that's just a suggestion, honey. Here's another one. Dear Fishmasters, fire hot, fire bad, me like shiny things. I think this one's for you.
Fire's hot?
Yeah, fire's hot. Dear Fishmasters, if I were going to kill someone, which I'm not, what would be a good reason that would stand up in court? Signed, Itchy Fingers. Well, Mr. Itchy Fingers, if you send me $1.07, I can send you a copy of my daddy's book, My Best 10 Court Cases, and maybe that can help you out. And not that if you're thinking about killing somebody that you should do that. That's the way. Well, we're kind of out of time right now, but keep sending in your letters. And now back to the fishing action.
If you like Fishmasters, the fine television show, then maybe you also like Fishmasters, the comic book from slave labor graphics. Check your local comic book outlet or call toll-free 1-800-866-8929. That's toll-free slave labor graphics.
Show your true colors. Pledge your allegiance. Order the official Fishmasters t-shirt today. $15 buys a black, pre-shrunk, 100% cotton, high-quality t-shirt bearing the Fishmasters trademark logo. Send $15 check a money order to Fishmasters T-shirts, 1308 Broad Street, Suite 41, San Luis Obispo, California, 93401. Specify shirt size. No CODs. That's $15 check a money orders only to Fishmasters T-shirts, 1308 Broad Street, Suite 41, San Luis Obispo, California, 93401. But hurry, supplies are limited. Now available at Boo Boo Records and Big Music. Also available at participating Tower Records.